Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, people of the universe. Welcome to Home is Where the Dark Is. My name is Alex Crescioni, and this is episode 70. In this episode, I want to talk about the new Burton C. Bell single entitled ANTI-DROID. I'm sure most of you who are fans of Burton / Fear Factory have heard the new single by now. It came out on March 8th. And there is the single on Spotify and all the streamings, and there's an official music video on YouTube. So just want to talk about the process and how, the song started and the ideas and all that. So basically, last year, I was asked to record vocals here for the Cleopatra Records tribute to Rammstein single, which was for Du Hast. So my friend Mark Gemini Thwaite invited Burton over to my studio to record vocals for that track. So that's how I met Burton. And that session went really well, and I think the track came out great, and everyone was comfortable. So I kept in touch with Burton here and there in the following months, and I just had an idea. I was like, hey, you know what? Let me just take a shot at sending him some music, not really thinking anything would come of it. I'm like, let me give it a shot. So I sent him a couple tracks, and he ended up really liking one of the tracks, and that ended up turning into ANTI-DROID. So I wrote the music, sent it over to him, and he really liked it. So we ended up recording vocals for that song a few months later. And and then we went back and forth with notes, and I did the mix and the master. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. So then I was like, I had another idea, which was, hell, well, we absolutely definitely need a music video for this. And the first person that came to mind was my friend Vicente Cordero of Industrialism Films. So I approached Vicente and I was like, yo, I have a great project. If you're interested, I'd like to do a video with Burton for his new single. And I told him about my ideas, and he agreed to do it. So we put together a treatment, and the three of us kind of went back and forth for a couple months, figuring out where we were going to shoot it, the storyline and etc. So we ended up shooting that in December of 2023 at Dystopian Studios in downtown Los Angeles. And the shoot was fantastic. Everyone did a great job. We had a lot of different ideas flowing, but I think from what we wrote in the treatment to what actually transpired the day of the shoot, I think we all kind of, exceeded everyone's expectations. So it actually, what I was envisioning in my head translated way better in the final product. So we're all really happy with it. So I encourage you to go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's called ANTI-DROID by Burton C. Bell, which is on YouTube. And I'd like to thank, I really want to thank Vicente for agreeing to work on the project with us. I think it might have seemed a little far-fetched at first, but after discussing it and, having a couple meetings about it, it ended up turning out great. And I also want to thank Burton for trusting us with the project, and he did a great performance on set, and he really he has some great acting chops as well, as you can see in the video. So thank you so much, Burton, for trusting us. Also, I want to thank my good friend Jordan. He played one of the droids. He's a musician friend of mine. He plays drums, and we've played in few projects together over the years. So thank you, Jordan. Also like to thank Henrik, who is Burton's guitarist. He also played a droid. And for Vicente's friend, Fernando, who helped us out as a droid. So thank you, everyone. Also, Crystal for Crystal Stratford. She was our makeup artist. Thank you so much. And to Kim, the BTS photographer for the shoot. She did a phenomenal job on the photos. And if you want to check those out, you can go to Burton's Instagram, Burton's Facebook, and my Instagram, and Kim's to check out those BTS photos if you want to see some of those. So yeah, I mean, the story of this track is, I think a lot of the Burton fans were hoping that it was going to sound like Fear Factory, and I think hopefully for most of you it was a pleasant surprise, because as you can hear, it's a hard-hitting industrial track, and that's exactly what Burton wanted. So after talking with him a bit, he expressed to me that he wanted something different and wanted something more sparse and electronic and hard-hitting and more industrial. So one of the tracks I sent him, I honored his wishes, and he ended up liking it. So I mean, it's that kind of sound is, in the roots of Fear Factory. So this is Burton's new vision, and some of the other songs he has in the works, as he's already talked about on a couple podcasts and whatnot. But he has some other tracks that are going to be slightly different, more guitar driven and rock driven, metal driven. But this was I feel like his vision for the first track, and I think we all did a great job capturing it and producing it. So again, thank you all so much for listening, everyone who's checked it out. And if you haven't checked it out, you can go on streaming services and check out ANTI-DROID. And also, if you would like to own a piece of the video, if you're a diehard BCB fan, we have a couple droid helmets available. Let's see if you can see it. So this is one of the droid helmets from the video, and it's signed. One side is signed by Burton C. Bell, Burton C. Bell 2023. Other side says ANTI-DROID. So we have two of these available for anyone who is a diehard fan and is into collectibles and want to add that to their collection. You can grab one of those. I'll put the link in the description so you can check that out. Thank you again, everyone, so much for checking out the new song and for supporting Burton on his new solo endeavor. And we all worked very hard on the track. It means a lot to us, so we appreciate your support. Thank you so much.